This phase is all about getting the panels all aligned and then fabricating all of the pieces that go between the chassis and the body. I've got a little bit of some left in various places, but they all need repairing and some new parts put in, and the outer seals going on. Doors I'm just about to put on, and I've not only looked at them for the first time, and it looks like someone's done a repair job with a piece of wood there at the bottom of that door seal. So I think I'm going to have to halt for the moment and do a bit of a refurb on this door before I try and fit it on. So no surprises for the Spot the Difference competition. Yes, I've sourced another door. I thought I could have fixed the other one, but I reckon there was probably about 3 weeks worth of work to get it to anywhere near close to the condition of this one. Replacement door. It's in really good nick. So I bought two, and I can just carry on, move on, which is what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to say that the whole alignment thing is a nightmare. It's taken me ages and ages and ages to get the wings and the door and this outer seal in some sort of position that's close to something I'd be happy with. I'm almost there. This has been the most troublesome area. And when I close the door now, I'm kind of getting there. I'm kind of there. I need to get this outer seal welded in. That's the main objective. So I'll have this on the outside. There's a piece that goes then on the inside here, a strip that runs all the way along and goes up to here, where you can see I've got an old section. Which I'll cut across and then complete down to this bracket, and then the piece that goes in here. So they're the next things to do, and I want to get those welded up and in place while the body is still on the chassis, so they get the right levels for these. That's the main objective. And then after that, then the body will come back off. I'll disassemble it all, the body comes off, and it goes for sandblasting. It's amazing how one job leads to another. So as I'm working through and getting these outer seals or rockers in place, I kind of thought that these need to match up to this inner seal plate, or cover plate I think it's called, which needs to go in there, which then brought me to realise that both these battery cover side panels were rotted completely at this end. So I've fabricated a couple of pieces now that will then fit in to the end, and I've cut the old away, and now I've got those plates in place, and I'll weld those in, and by doing that I'll then be able to get the cover and determine where that sits. That's there's an 1/8 of an inch filler in there, sort of a not a gasket, I don't know what you call it, but it's a foam that sits in there between the body and the chassis and sits underneath this cover. So now I can work out where this needs to end, because I've made the new plate at the end there. I'll cut this to length and then clamp that up, match that onto the other side of the seal, outer seal on the other side, and get those welded together. So there you go. Sealing plate now is all welded in. It's gone quite well. Made that the panel and the fill-in piece that goes up to the top onto that chassis bracket. So job done. I've got I don't know if you can see, but the outer seal is there. I've got that in position. I've decided not to weld it in at this stage, because I thought when I send it off to the sandblasters, chances are it'll get dented. So that's just held in with some panel screws. So I'll take that off, and that's the job done. Need to get the body off now and get it to the sandblasters.